Alright, hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to another live stream of Stardew Valley, my 100% series. Today may very well be the day that we finish this game. Well, not really finish this game, we have a lot of work to do, but we may get the Journey to the Prairie King thing. As a quick reminder, what we have been working on up until this point is, just give me 1 second, I need to test my audio. Because I actually forgot that I need to do something. Alright, we're good. Sorry, I didn't actually hear any audio, so I thought that there was something wrong with my own god. That's why I always check things. So just as a quick reminder, what we are actually working on is what we have been working on is getting the Prairie King achievement for beating Prairie King, and Fector's challenge for beat Journey to the Prairie King without dying. If we are able to beat the boss without dying today, then we actually should be able to get the those 2 achievements. Assuming that has been patched out in the 1.6 update, which would really suck if it was. Let's go and get things started. Depending on where we end up for today, I may either start my Joja Mart playthrough in today's stream, or I may just save it for next Tuesday. Wasn't paying attention to that ogre on the right. Go ahead and do this again. Eventually we'll get this done. I've been playing a game lately. It's been kind of like an unhealthy obsession, I guess you could say. But there's a game that I've been playing. It's a weird game, but it's kind of interesting, but at some points like it's really boring. But the interesting parts are interesting. But it's like an RPG, I guess you could say. But it's just has a lot weird aspects to it. It is so hard for me to react properly. Like I just make so many mistakes. One thing that I just can't wait is just like beating Journey to the Prairie King, because as soon as I'm able to beat this game, then I'm just never gonna play this again. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be trying to do this game again, like on a different console, because after this, like, I'm done. I keep on making the wrong decisions. Like, I keep on seeing that bullets go to the right, so I go to the right for some reason. I need to stop doing that. Eventually we'll get this done. God dang it, I should have kept moving. That was a good run. I'm making so many bad judgment calls. I think it's definitely easier to watch my character rather than watch the boss. Because the boss doesn't really move that much. It's kind of easy to fight. Like, I just need to like keep an eye on my character and dodge the bullets. Try and do this again. Gonna try a different strategy this time. I'm gonna try and like, do it from memory though. Okay, so didn't get the positioning right. Try and do this again. Eventually we'll get this. I just need to like find a winning strategy. I'm gonna try and like do it legit from now on. Like I'm not gonna try and like use a cheap strategy to win. Do this again. Just need to learn this boss. Trick like any game is just learning the boss patterns. That didn't last long. Actually, I'm gonna go back to my own strategy. I'm flip-flopping. Like, that strategy does work, what I was initially doing. It's just, you'd be able to dodge bullets. Don't know why he changed his firing pattern right then. It was just kind of weird. I wasn't in the right position at first. Be nice if one of those enemies he spawns can drop like a power up. I wouldn't mind like a sheriff's badge, if I'm gonna be honest here. God, freaking bats. Keep on doing this. Eventually we'll get it. Come on, let's do this. Oh, we almost had it! We almost had it! He was being very nice. He wasn't like doing his pet shot. We almost had it. I wonder if I didn't move and I continued to fire him. I'm pretty sure those enemies would despawn if I were to kill him there. Dude, that was close. We already beat him once actually last time we streamed, but I died as soon as I killed him. So I couldn't actually continue it. My heart is racing from the last attempt. Oh God, why do you keep on that? You did like 2 bursts of the rapid fire one. Oh my god, if you just did the normal one, I may have been able to kill you. I think I figured out the trick to this. No matter of pulling it off. They're playing dodgeball with bullets. My heart is racing again. Like, it was just sadly, like, when I got into that fight and right at the end when I almost killed him again, it started racing again. I hope I don't... I'm probably not in danger of getting a heart attack, but it sounded like this where I just wonder if I could. But it's definitely getting my adrenaline pumping. God damn it. I mean, we got close. I think we're down to like 25%. Just had zombie I couldn't kill in time. One thing that I'm just kind of afraid of is I don't know if the Fector's challenge, because I think I had at least one delayed achievement for Stardew Valley. I just don't know if the Fector's challenge achievement is going to be delayed or glitched in any way. I hope it isn't. God damn it, come on! Give me a chance. Come on, get in close. I think that we're definitely going to be able to beat him probably within the first hour of this stream. I think it's like a strong possibility of that happening. We're only 20 minutes in at this point, 34 if you count the pre-stream. Ah, dang it, I didn't notice he changed his fire rate. He did it like with mid-animation, that's weird. There's way too many enemies on the field. I couldn't like keep hiding in there. The thing is, like, if I was able to like clear the field a little bit, then I might have been able to kill him. I actually had some breathing room and I could just continue firing at him, but he just kept on spawning more and more enemies. This strategy will work. I know it will. It's gonna take some time. And it did work for me in the past. I was able to beat him yet once again, but I died. Took a bullet right as I killed him. God damn it! If I just kept going left, I would have been able to survive. I keep on panicking. I keep on panicking. I keep on seeing the trajectory of a thing, and I think it's gonna hit me like further than it actually is. And because I overcorrect, I end up dying. That was a really close run. We got up to like maybe 5% of his health. If I didn't die, then I was able to reposition myself. I might have been able to win. Damn it. That's another issue of me overcorrecting. If I just stayed in place, I probably wouldn't have died. I actually wonder if it would be better off just staying on the move when he gets in the last phase. Try that. Damn it. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that switch. I'm actually gonna look something up real quick. Okay, just give me 1 second. Sorry, I was just sending a text. Stardew Valley.
Back to the arcade.
There's like a weird position that you can just stay in. That does actually work. Like a weird position. I need to figure that out. I can't find the video I saw it in. But I think that won't work either because he moves if you stray too far. So I think that also got patched out. There in 1.5 there was a position that you could stand at where you could avoid all of his tax number to this how it would work in 1.5, but unfortunately that may have been patched out in 1.6. I should have stayed put. I really wish there was like a rewind button like in when you play arcade games and rare replay. I should have stayed put. He didn't alter his thing until after I moved. I was just expecting him to switch firing rate. He kind of behaves weird, I guess you could say, because if I spend too much time focusing on the enemies, his behavior changes a bit where it doesn't immediately go to the alter as I fire rate pattern. Like he does that kills me so many times. And I just keep on expecting him to alter it, and I move like prematurely. But I really should stay in place until I'm actually sure he's altering his fire rate. Like that. He did it. He did it early that time. Only 33 minutes into the stream. Dude, really? You're not even halfway. Well, you were halfway done when I got that bullet in you, but you keep on changing your fire rate randomly. Stop doing that shit. You're doing it too early. Fuck off! I was aiming diagonally, game! I probably wouldn't have beat him that round anyway. I don't think I was like close enough to kill him, but I'm actually starting to feel a little bit confident. God damn it. Like, he was spawning way too many enemies again. Like, I don't know what the heck is the deal with the AI in this game. I'm just gonna try to, like, wing it, because clearly this strategy is not working out for me. Try and, like, float like a butterfly and sting like when I pee. To quote Peter Griffin. Like, way early, like season 1, season 2 of Family Guy. Damn it. I really wish that there was like a how I want to do. Really wish there's like something I could do that would just make this just so much easier. Like, I probably would have a much easier time now thinking about it if I saved a power up for the last round, but I didn't really. If I didn't use power up, but when I did, like, I probably would have still died. Didn't even got like one hit on him. I think he's definitely patched. One of my friends actually told me that he did it legit, which means he didn't like use any cheese strats. I think that the way that he worked in 1.5 was he didn't move around that much, but now I think in 1.6 they made it so he does move around, which kind of makes it so that it's like a lot more difficult because it's kind of harder to hit him. I think my earlier strategy may have been like the best one because of the fact that he moves around if you're not staying stationary. Dude, will you just stop with that auto fire thing? God, if you just are more consistent. One second. Let's go. Like, none of my strategies are completely foolproof. Fuck off. I was just saying another text. Like, I don't understand like why Concerned Imp would change this if he did in fact patch this game to make this boss a little bit more difficult in 1.6. I'm gonna need to review the patch notes, but I'm gonna be honest here. Try and figure out what exactly he changed. Because bosses for the first two worlds wasn't changed at all, but this one is. I did it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Woo! Oh, fuck! After all my bitching is done. I have to share this. After all my bitching. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh my god. I'd like to thank the Academy. There is one thing I want to see before we kind of sign out and create a new profile where we're going to be going after the Joja Mart things. I legitimately want to know what type of hats we get from this what's called it was called what hats we get for getting those 2 achievements. I had the word on my tip of my tongue, but I just couldn't remember it. Paper hat, I think, is new, and Page Boy cap. Honestly, not really that impressive. I was kind of expecting something better than a crown, but... Alright, let's go ahead and save. And, then we'll start our Joja Mart playthrough. I am so happy. Okay, so there's actually something that I want to look into. So since our first playthrough was kind of modeled after the TV show Green Acres, the main character named after the main character of that show, Green Acres TV show characters. Who is the con man? Eustace Haney, portrayed by Patch Buttram. Okay, so we're gonna be naming our new character Eustace. I don't think it actually has a farm. I'm just gonna name it Shady Acres. Money. I am not go with the white cat. Go ahead, stop. Damn it! Yeah, that's fine. We will also skip the intro. Nothing I really want to change in the settings. It's weird to kind of be back here again, back at this point. Definitely feels weird to be back here. God, my axe is so weak. I'm gonna turn on a tool hit thing, turn on auto run. Gonna be the same until we actually unlock until we actually unlock the fishing rod and until we unlock Joja Mart and the community center. Let's go ahead and get some introductions done. You're going to Joja Mart, is he to talk to you? Need to meet everyone for completion of quest, which should actually give us money. Okay, what are we at now? 10 or 28. See, the doctor is in. Is Marnie in? I think she is. Go ahead and disable music as well, because I don't want to get flagged for copyright, even though I probably already did, because it's just how this game works. What else can we see? I don't know why I'm checking Lewis's house. I don't even see him. Here's Penny. Is Emily here? She is, but she is in her thing. We'll come back later. I think she leaves at noon. So just go next door and see if we can see. Oh, here's Lee. Looks like Sam is out somewhere. A reminder, my very first playthrough of this game, I actually married Emily. She's kind of an interesting character. It's kind of like a superstitious, like shaman-like person. At 19 and 28. We haven't met Jazz yet. So I'm gonna see if I can find her. We also haven't unlocked the wizard, so we can't talk to him. Jazz doesn't know she's home. And she's out and about somewhere. Probus isn't unlocked yet because we don't have the keys to the sewer, so we can't talk to him. Same thing with the dwarf. We can't talk to the dwarf until we unlock the mines, but I don't think that he counts as a character we can talk to as of right now. So thank God I found him. He's always like the last one that I talk to because he's always in this house, and you can't like enter his house when you're not friends with him. Can't talk to Will yet. He will be back tomorrow, though. Need to find Jazz, one character that we haven't seen. I also haven't talked to Demetrius. Or, not Shane. I can't remember what that guy's name is. That the goth kid. Doesn't like Jazz is here either. Who else can we talk to? Or do you talk to Abigail? You talk to Sam. I think the only people that we're missing you can talk to right now. There's actually 3. Technically there's 4. Haven't talked to Jazz. I don't know where Jazz is. We haven't talked to Demetrius. We haven't talked to whatever his name is. I always forget his name. And we haven't talked to Linus. That's 5 characters, I think. What's his name? I can't remember what his name is. What's the schedule? Stardew Valley character. Oh, we also haven't talked to Maru yet. That's another one. Sebastian is his name. Please. Spring 11 doesn't qualify for us. Rain. Thursday, Redwood accessible. Friday, Saturday. Today is Monday. So at 6:30, he leaves home and walks to the lake to smoke. So 6:30. Maru isn't here either. Go ahead and talk to Linus. There's Maru. Yeah, let's go back up and we'll try and talk to Sebastian. So the only people that we haven't talked to is Jazz and who else? Jazz and I think Jazz and Willie, because I don't think the wizard counts. Let's see if we can like find her at her home. Or it gets too late. I think I won't be able to like go in there because her home is actually a business. Nope, 9 a.m. It's sadly a business, okay. So Jazz is one person I'm gonna talk to, and I think Willie is the only other person. I mean, we can't talk to him today. We actually made decent progress. I actually made more progress, like greeting everyone than I usually do on typical Stardew Valley runs. I think it took us 3 days to talk to everyone, and we may be able to talk to everyone by tomorrow. Go ahead and sell our stuff we don't need just for additional money. And water everything, and then we'll go see Willie. Yeah, let's go ahead and speak to Willie, which should get us marked for that. Then should only have Jazz to talk to. Because we already saw all these cussing before, I'm just gonna try to skip past him. Feel free to pause if you want to read everything, but I don't have. We already saw everything in our first playthrough. Go ahead and catch some stuff. Come on, give me a bite. That sardine. Got a herring. Go speak to Jazz, and then we'll come back and do some more fishing. Okay. I'm like a flower. I'm not gonna like do that anything past that, to be honest. When I see it necessary. I think on day 4 is when we unlock the community center. I think we need 5,000 gold on hand or something in order to get a Joja membership. So we're getting a lot of money. Eventually we'll get this done though. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Probably like a couple weeks, maybe, to get everything. Just being like a couple weeks in game, not in real life, to get everything. So that may be a little bit too ambitious. We'll see though. When we get our thing filled, we're probably gonna head back to our thing, sell, and then we'll come back here. I thought we'll just fish at the river. Cause we only got 4 empty spaces left. Thank you for the follow, Milky VT. Really do appreciate it. A little bit of support is greatly appreciated. Let's have my computer muted because I didn't even hear that follow alert go off. Going for the Joja Mart achievement right now, which is the last thing that we are missing for 100% completion, and it's actually the Platinum Trophy. So if you want to know what I'm doing, that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to prepare for the Joja Mart thing. Really wish we didn't. We're probably gonna drop that coal, to be honest. Like, I'm probably not gonna use a furnace at all in this playthrough. Because all we're prioritizing is just earning money so that we can just buy all the upgrades and get that stupid achievement. But then I will say, it's nice that we haven't like got any too crazy amount of fish. I always kind of disliked what I call the crack fishes. The freaking fish that just kind of fly like up and down the bar. Always a pain to catch, and I'm grateful that I haven't like encountered those yet. Knock on wood. I honestly kind of feel so naked. Like, I guess I just got myself spoiled in my 100% playthrough that I got like a fishing rod with like a huge bar. I got like all the star drops. I have like a lost stamina. I got used to being powerful now that like my energy bar is so low and my fishing bar is just so small. Like, I feel really weak, I guess I could say. It gets so weird being back, like starting from like essentially a level 1 character. One thing I will say is, this is probably going to be like the entirety of this run, so if you're just kind of bored with all the fishing, it's pretty much all you're going to see for this playthrough. And maybe some farming, but it's going to primarily be all fishing. Hey, we're gonna catch one fish and then we'll head back because our energy is getting pretty low. he had more energy, then I may be able to fish a little bit longer, but it's gonna grab the watering can. Just save some time. And let's go fishing. I am actually kind of curious how long this is actually going to take. I'm actually going to look something up. I want to see how much each upgrade costs. Joja upgrades. Let's see, mine carts 15,000 gold, panning 20,000 gold, bridge is 25,000 gold, greenhouse is 35,000 gold, and bus is 40,000 gold. And membership is 5,000 gold. They're getting a lot of money. At least we are almost half of the way to 5,000. Here's our first fish of the day. I think the fourth is when we will unlock the community center. Once we get to level 5 and we're able to get the award for fish selling for more, then we're going to primarily just sell all of our fish at the harvest box. We should be able to get to level 5 by the end of this run. Be very surprised if we don't. And a halibut. Yeah, it's actually kind of a pricey fish, at least pricey in comparison to what we've been getting. Nice job. Gold star. Wasn't even a crackfish, I was just being very bad. One thing I will say is when this series is done, just as a friendly reminder, since it's looking like this will be the next series that we complete on this channel, I will be starting Darksiders 1, my 100% playthrough. Darksiders 1, I'll be playing the War Mastered Edition. And I've never actually been in that game before, so that will be an interesting experience for me. I've never beaten any Darksiders game either. But I am a huge fan of the series because it just kind of focuses on the apocalypse and the Four Horsemen, which of course is of interest to me because of my novel project focusing on the conflict between heaven and hell, and the portrayal of like horsemen in the Bible and like different medias is always very interesting. I actually am kind of trying to like play with expectations, I guess you could say, with how I'm portraying the horsemen in my novel project. And in some ways, I guess it's to be expected, and on some of those portrayals. But for an example, to use a horseman of war as an example, in my story, War is someone that is kind of obsessed over essentially over like getting stronger and like proving that he's like better than other people. Like when he's first introduced in book 1, like he was kind of like in a competition, I guess you could say, with another person like within Purgatory, because in my story he's dead and he's just been fighting like an endless war in Purgatory, which he views as kind of like heaven for him. And but he is someone that is kind of obsessed over the concept, the fact that he has to win against this person that he just has been on a losing streak against for like 9 years. And he's obsessed over like proving that he can get stronger, that he can actually win, to the point that he, it's like all he ever thinks about. All he ever thinks about is fighting. All he ever thinks about is causing chaos. Like he lives for that, which I guess is kind of the same as how War is portrayed in Supernatural. War in Supernatural is kind of like a force of nature. Like when he walks around, people are compelled to fight. And that's kind of like a similar thing to what I'm doing with my story. Like, I kind of made it a thing, established that it's like an aura that he has, where people are near him are often like compelled to essentially fight other people, essentially. And it's kind of interesting. It's like a supernatural ability that he has kind of no control over, but he also has like a sense of fear. Like whenever he's talking to people, like people just are overwhelmed by fear and anxiety because they are afraid that he's just gonna get pissed off and like attack them. People when interacting with them literally feel like that their life is in danger because there's one wrong thing and they actually kind of feel like he's gonna kill them. And that's kind of partly due to the nature of purgatory, where people are often like in fight or flight response, where they often kind of feel like that they're being watched or that they're going to be attacked, and people have to learn to trust those instincts because oftentimes they are being watched and they are going to be attacked. It's just, it's kind of like an interesting, like, little take that I have, and I'm not gonna, like, spoil, like, who I have, like, planned for the Horsemen of War, but it will be kind of, like, an interesting thing that no one has really done before. And the other horsemen in the Bible, famine and pestilence, I kind of have my own little take on them, but it's, again, like, it may be, like, a bit predictable. But I'm basically not gonna like reveal like all the horsemen until like book 4 when they have like a book dedicated to them. But that's I'm basically just kind of like playing with the expectations, I guess you say. War is the only person that you could say that kind of like fits like any narrative people would have on him, any portrayal people would have on him. In Darksiders, one thing I like is how they kind of play with the expectations. Is like for an example. War in Darksiders 1 is not someone that is obsessed with conflict. Like, War is just a title that he has. It's not like a power or something that he has, but he is a strong and capable fighter, like, able like, fighting off an army, essentially. And to an extent, like, death in the Darksiders thing is kind of more so what you expect. He's kind of depicted as, like, a Grim Reaper. Yeah, it's something that I always just thought was kind of interesting, and it's just the Darksiders games, it will always be like a personal interest to me. The thing that kind of sucks about it is they're all kind of challenging games, and I'm definitely gonna have to do 2 playthroughs of the game, but it is something that I am actually looking forward to playing. I'm basically gonna do like 100% playthrough on normal, and then I guess I could say a let's play of on apocalyptic. We're gonna fish for a little bit longer. We're kind of, I think like maybe 2 more fish and we'll be good to head back. Last one. Step back. So we may actually be able to breach 3,000 with this. Maybe not. Oh, we did reach 2,000. Okay. Guess we haven't unlocked Joja Mart yet. When is the community center event? I thought it was a 4th. Day 5. Day 5 is when it is. So, let's see how much progress we can make today. Not much I can really talk about at this point. I guess something else I will say is another project that we're actually getting very close to completing is Infamous 1. When we finish up our playthrough, we're just working on the final playthrough on Hard on Evil. And once we're finished with our Infamous playthrough and we get 100% and the Platinum Trophy, then we're going to be starting our second game on the queue, which is Assassin's Creed Origins. So we have like two new games that will be working on in the near future. The other one thing I will say is I've been trying to give it more thought about what exactly I want to do. So when those two games are updated onto my queue, just because one will take priority, it'll be the next game that's on my list. I've been actually kind of thinking about what I want to do, and a part of me really wants to play Far Cry 4. and just do another Far Cry game. But the problem with Far Cry 4 is it has multiplayer achievements that I cannot get. So it will not be a platinum thing. Like the multiplayer servers is, I don't think it's even active anymore. I may be able to get like everything else relating to co-op and the DLC, the Yeti DLC, but I don't think that I'll be able to do the multiplayer. Hypothetically, even if I were to find a bunch of people to help me out, which is gonna be very, very hard to do, I don't think it's very likely that the servers are in a good enough condition, considering it's Ubisoft. Or I don't think it's very likely that the server's even still up and actually fully functioning at this point in time. Last update I heard with the multiplayer was over a couple years ago. It was on Reddit. Someone was just asking if the multiplayer was dead or if it still works because they couldn't get into a match and no one was playing. So I don't know if that means that the multiplayer was just shut down or what, but considering that Ubisoft has shut down like all multiplayer support for a lot of Assassin's Creed games, they shut down the initiative, same from Assassin's Creed Unity, Rogue, and Assassin's Creed Syndicate. They shut down the multiplayer for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I think Assassin's Creed 3 had multiplayer. The only multiplayer that's technically still active is original Assassin's Creed 4, but it probably won't be active for long if it isn't already shut down. The other thing I will say is Ubisoft and multiplayer just are not things that typically work well together. Like Ubisoft, as much as I give them for, they're more well known for creating open world games than they are for creating multiplayer games. I mean, you don't even need to look further than the recent, like, failed IP X Defiant, which they shut down, like, not even a year into its, after its release. So, unfortunately, there's nothing that indicates to me that the multiplayer for Ubisoft's, Far Cry 4 is going to be remotely intact. Same thing is true for Far Cry 5. I already have all the multiplayer achievements for Far Cry 5 unless they release new ones. But I don't even know if people even still play Far Cry 5's arcade mode, which is the multiplayer mode. Or even if it's still I lost my train of thought. Or even if it's still even live. So it's really unfortunate. But we'll be able to get everything else for Far Cry 4. Beyond Far Cry 4, so there's Just Cause 1 and Far Cry 4 will be the games that will be next on the queue. I'm gonna leave like another space open. I'm gonna like probably slot in another game on the queue because I'm probably gonna be working on Assassin's Creed Origins for a while, and I probably want to take a little bit longer break before I move on to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I am thinking of like different alternatives of what I want to actually cover for my third game when when the queue gets updated and everything, and I am kind of drawing a blank. So I may have to like look into my thing and actually try to like, figure things out to try and like figure out what exactly I want to do. And even when I figure out like the third game, like when Sims 3 Pets finish and I move Just Cause 1 into my schedule, I need to figure out like another game to fit into the queue. And I currently don't have any ideas. One thing that I have actually been trying to test out a little bit is I've been trying to like give Sims 4 another chance. I tried to play a little bit of it on PC, wasn't really enjoying it. I tried to play a little bit of it on on Xbox, I also wasn't enjoying it. So I probably won't be willing to but even then I probably won't be willing to cover another Sims game like so soon after Sims 4, Sims 3 pets. But that is something that I have been kind of toying around with on whether or not I want to eventually cover that game. There are other games that I would like to cover. I'd like to cover another Elder Scrolls game like Oblivion or Skyrim again. I also have Far Cry 4 as an option. I used to own. I have the digital version of Far Cry 4, and I think I have the disc of it as well. I may not. But Far Cry 4 is another game that I'm kind of toying around with, that I'm kind of considering playing. It's like a lot of games that I would consider playing on this channel, but it's just a matter of like if I want to cover them. Another really good series I've been wanting to like dip my toes into is Metro. The Metro 2033, Metro Last Light, and Metro Exodus are all games that I would like to be able to cover on this channel. I actually own all the games right now, but I haven't really bothered to try it. Like a lot of games on my radar that I need to like sort through and try to figure out what exactly I want, and then maybe something I do like at the ending section of the stream. Just sort through my list and try and figure out what I want to do. Yeah, maybe something I could do. Because we need to like figure something out. I need to have a set in stone about what I want to cover. I need to write down as well. I definitely am probably gonna stick to another Xbox game and not switch to PS4 unless I have to, PS5 unless I have to. I do have like platinum projects I will want to cover for PS5 when I eventually cover Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I will be playing it on PS5. I just haven't really decided. I just need to like decide on what exactly I want to do. This will be my last fish, then I'll head back. And then we'll probably do like a little bit of research, wrap things up for now. I'm not wanting to like stream for too long. Next Tuesday we'll definitely be streaming the full 4 hours. I just kind of want to take a little bit of a break. Got another 1,000 off of that? Two levels away from our first upgrade. And it's exit title screen. And let's take a look at everything. So let's first sort out like our games list, our own games. So, one thing that I would definitely consider is doing Saints Row 2. Saints Row 2 is another game that I would love to be able to cover as soon as I can find it. I played Saints Row 1, I had a blast. Did not really enjoy like getting doing the multiplayer stuff in the way I did. But I would definitely cover Saints Row 2. So that is something I'm heavily considering. Beyond that, So let's just go ahead and like cross out like a lot of these things. We're not going to cover any of the Tomb Raiders, not going to cover any of the Borderlands games, not going to cover any of the multiplayer exclusive stuff like Tom Clancy's Division or I actually have a lot less games than I thought. Or any of the survival things yet. I'm not willing to cover another survival game like Minecraft. Um, uh, so something I am kind of considering is playing Mafia. Actually, could be a good one. Take a look at the achievements list. We need to figure out like what exactly we'll cover like when we get to that point, so make sure we have it set in stone. I could have sworn that I had Oblivion installed. I don't know why I didn't see it. Here it is, Oblivion. I own the game. I don't know why it says I have it in cloud. It's acting like I don't own it. So let's take a look at Oblivion, because that's a game that I'm heavily considering playing on this channel. I think I actually do want to play another Bethesda game now that I think about it, because I haven't played a Bethesda game in so long. I can find the achievement list for Oblivion. You only got 4 achievements in this. Like, I didn't really get too far in this game. Like you see, I joined the Mage's Guild, a Priest Apprentice rank in the Fighters Guild, joined the Fighters Guild, and escaped the Imperial Sewers. So let's take a look at the achievements, see if there's anything that may deter me from playing this game in the future. All that main story stuff, I don't really care. Dark Brotherhood. Arena. Keeps Guild. And so far it's not really that bad. I like progressing. And this is DLC. Oh, can I even like get the DLC? That may deter me. Because the most of the okay, so I can buy the Shivering Isles DLC. It's $9. But it was worth like 30 or something when I first played it, and I also want to get like all of the DLC for it. How much is that gonna cost me? I can't get that, it's not available. That's 224, 281. The 4 is to simplify that. That's 5, 6, 8, say 9, 10, 11. 16 and about 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 20, about $25, give or take. That's not that bad. I can get that. It's all on sale, but probably won't be sale by the time we get that. Although it is, like, say, for Game Pass. Yeah, that's something I could do. It's actually something I kind of want to do, actually. So yeah, that's gonna be our game when we are get to that point. We're gonna be, so just as a refresher, when we are done with Stardew Valley, we are gonna be playing Darksiders 1. The next game we complete on this channel should be Infamous 1, and when that is completed, we're going to be playing Assassin's Creed Origins. Next game we complete on this channel should be Sim Street Pets, and when that game is done, we're going to be playing Just Cause 1. With all those 3 games added to our schedule, where the games that are going to be covered next on this channel is Far Cry 4. God, I forgot the second one. I forgot the second one. What was I going to cover? I need to write this down. I already forgot what I was going to cover. I'm not going to forget this again. I'm writing this down. Far Cry 4. Oblivion. What is the second one? Let's just say Saints Row 2 and just keep it simple. Probably what I agreed on anyway, but that's one that I was thinking about. So Saints Row 2. So when everything is updated, when I'm finished with these 3 games I'm currently working on, our next updated queue will be Far Cry 4, Saints Row 2, and Elder Scrolls Oblivion. There we go. Got that sorted out. So that's gonna do it for today. If you are remotely interested in what you see today, all the games that cover my channel will be played for 100% completion. I'm gonna be streaming Stardew Valley yet again on Tuesdays and Fridays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time, and this time I will be streaming until 5. I'm going to be streaming Sim Street Pets 100% completion on Thursdays and Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to be streaming Infamous 1 for 100% completion and the Platinum Trophy on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.